What's good, Humble Squad? It's your boy HumbleZiggy, and we back here with another reaction for y'all. And we got RUSTAGE with a Gilgamesh Rap Ruler featuring Schuller from Fate. Now, if I'm not mistaken, the last time he did like a certain song that's from Fate was it was from like 5 years ago or so. What was the song? Was it just called Saber? I think it was that. With Lula Larina. And hey, RUSTAGE was rapping his ass off on that song. So we'll see if he's, and from what I saw on What It Do Dave's react, well, not his. Now when you always hear me quoting another reactor, I'm only going off of what their title and thumbnail is saying. So he's saying the bars on RUSTAGE on this one was crazy. So you already know when RUSTAGE goes bar crazy. Hey, this ain't Rustino, this is RUSTAGE. So, cause you gotta know when it comes to, there's two versions of RUSTAGE, where it's just straight up RUSTAGE going crazy with the bars, and Rustino when he's saucing it up. So we just get RUSTAGE with the bars today. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on my socials up there. And without further ado, let's get it.
I am your ruler, I am your king, I am the lyrics of the symphony that all the people sing. I am your ruler, I am the one. Oh, I was born to play this part.
I hear the horns.
Now you're talking with the best. Gilgamesh, anybody stepping got a death wish. They be summoning but never running up the set list. In a normal story they be calling it an epic. Sending fighters but feeding too empathetic. The men are blinded like Italy, better find them but mad at the treasure line of Babylon. Heavy weapon collected, I'm delivering the message. The romance when they get it down the prototype. Every king and hero, every noble knight, every single melody and note of mine. Every myth and weapon, every living legend, every history lesson they be teaching. Got me starting with my own design. You don't got permission to look upon me.
Okay, I stand corrected. Hold on. I stand fucking corrected. Because I thought we was going to be on some just bar out Rustino, which it is. But the way how this sounds like some Rustino vibes too. So hold up. I got to get that air horn. Hold up. Run it back.
Now you're talking with the best. Gilgamesh, anybody stepping got a death wish. They be summoning but never running up the set list. In a normal story they be calling it an epic. Sending fighters but feeding too empathetic. The men are blinded like Italy, better find them but mad at the treasure line of Babylon. Every weapon collected, I'm delivering the message. The romance when they get it down the prototype. Every king and hero, every noble knight, every single melody and note of mine. Every myth and weapon, every living legend, every history lesson they be teaching. Got me starting with my own design. You don't got permission to look upon me with open eyes. I'm rejecting marriage proposal for goddess tricky wise. Archer with the shooting to send them back into overtime. And the universe are telling Ear and it's closing time.
Anti-universe. Anti-universe. I'm putting E and it's closing time. And you already know what pens. That's crazy.
They about to bow with my presence.
I am your ruler, I am your king, I am the lyrics of the symphony that all the people sing. I am your ruler, I am the one. Oh, I was born to play this part and I was
But let's see which now if you know about me with RUSTAGE's songs, I said it before, as of late, from the Naruto rap Shinobi to current one, before this one, he's always find a way how to work in a wrestling bar. So let's see how he gon', cause if anyhow the first lyric is about, and like how Ben just say, I'm the one. If anyhow he brings up Roman Reigns in this bitch, talking about I'm the one, and he throws up the one, boy, you about to make me freak out. So let's see how you can find a way on the time a wrestling bar or even Obafemi. I want to see how you gonna tie in over play me on this one.
Oh, I was born to play this part, and I won't stop until I'm done. I am your ruler.
I give them caution and advisory. They may put the saber, but lady, this ain't the rivalry. Crazy how you be fighting me, turn the race to a dying breed. I send a signal cannon and I melt in my refinery. They gon' die at the side of me. Read my lens in the library, grip your wine in my finery. Redesign your society, just a gold to become and a good discover your piety. I'm the king of the conquerors, leave them gutted like Ryder B. I'm cutting through the bases like an EQ. You so far below me, I don't think I even see you. When I want they worship, but I'm acting like I'm priest. They ain't got no equals unless your name is a key. On the way to heaven, perfection in every scene. So we gon' keep the golden lyrics.
I'm sorry, it just got that bounce to it. Hold up. And I'm hearing the bars too. Don't get it crazy. I'm hearing the bars too, but it just got that bounce to it where he's no free.
But yeah. And we turn the race to a dying breed. I send a signal cannon and I melt in my refinery. They gon' die at the side of me. Read my lens in the library. Rip your wine in my finery. Redesign your society. Strip a gold to become and a good discover your piety. I'm the king of the conquerors. Leave them gutted like Ryder B. I'm cutting through the bases like an EQ.
I'm cutting through the bases like
so far below me, I don't think I even see you. When I want they worship, but I'm acting like I'm priest. They ain't got no equals unless your name is a key. On the way to heaven, perfection in every scene. Too. We gon' keep the golden know exactly what I've been through. Try like clairvoyance, I can read the way your team is. I'm the king of heroes, you're the one that got a team move.
damn.
You said the way your team is. I'm the king of heroes, you're the one that got a team move.
I'm the king of the heroes. You're the one that got off team. You damn.
Try like clairvoyance, I can read the way your team is. I'm the king of heroes, you're the one that got a team move.
That's crazy. Basically saying you're cheap. You're a cheap knockout version of me. Hey, what we always say, we love it when Rustage talks some saucy shit. So, and look, I'm always gonna say this, and I don't care what he has to say. When Rustage get on his talking his sauciness, even if it's in the realm of the character, I still treat it like Rustage. Cause boy, does he be talking saucy. And it's coming from a guy who barely ever tries to cause beef with people. Oh yeah. My type of thing is when it comes to rapping and such, or in hip hop and such, you always have to be on your braggadocious. Not saying you can't be, right? But sometimes it feels more satisfying and more fire when it comes from a rapper who you barely ever hear talking saucy shit. That's just me. And maybe it's not everybody, but like I said, that's just me. Cause you always gonna hear it from rappers and they're always saying it all the time. And it's cool. But it sometimes feels so repetitive to me, right? To me at least. Let me speak for me. It always feels so repetitive where you always hear they say the same shit over and over and over, where, especially if they're talking saucy shit, right? It feels so repetitive. But sometimes when you get a certain rapper where you barely ever hear them talk some saucy shit, and they always just want to talk some lyrical type of vibe, and which is cool, right? I always like it when they blend it in. Not only go on some lyrical vibe, but sprinkle some sauciness on that shit. Like he said, what he said in his Sanji rap, put some sauce on that shit. And boy, when Rustage get to put some sauciness on his songs, it hits a whole nother level of fire. Especially when it has a bounce.
I'm gonna discover your piety. I'm the king of the conquerors. Leave him gutted like Ryder B. I'm cutting through the bases like an EQ. You're so far below me, I don't think I even see you. When I want they worship, but I'm acting like I'm priest. I ain't got no equals unless your name is a key. On the way to heaven, perfection in every scene. We gon' keep the golden, know exactly what I've been through. Try like clairvoyance, I can read the way your team is. I'm the king of heroes, you're the one that got a team move.
Team move.
Here so slow.
Fire.
I don't wanna
bend with the fire hook.
Nah.
No. Try to bring you're the one that stays me. I'm the one.
They about to bow with my presence.
I am your ruler. I am your king. I am the leader, so the symphony that all the people sing. I am your ruler. I am the one. Oh, I was born to play this part, and I won't stop until I'm done.
Rustage song, especially when it's on his type of vibe. Somehow you always gonna get Rustage giving you that bouncy type of song, especially when it's its flow. And let me make sure I check that it's him. Yep, all productions by Rustage. But yeah. And I see in the comments, y'all not seeing it now, but I'm reading saying, finally, this has been heavily requested the last 5 years. And said this is a super fun song. Yep, it definitely sounded like it. I'm reading the pink comment that he put on this video, and he say, May 8th, I'll be releasing my Thrag rap, so stay tuned. And I ain't gonna lie, I gotta catch up on Invincible, cause the way how people are talking about how Thrag is, I gotta catch up on it. But yeah, shout out to Rustage, shout out to Ben Schuller on the hook, smooth, saucy hook as usual from Ben. Shout out to you, my guy. But hey, Rustage, this was definitely, you can say a little bit of mixture between Rustage and Rustino. But hey, y'all let me know what y'all thought about this down in the comments below. It's been your boy HumbleZiggy signing out. Stay positive, keep the vibes up. And one more time, shout out to Rustage and Ben Schuller. I'm out.